Originally, it was I just wanted a change of scenery, and then also my grandfather served in Vietnam as a tunnel rat. So I went to the recruiter and told him I wanted to be a tunnel rat, and he told me there was no such thing anymore. So I ended up finding out that Cavalry Scout was the next closest thing to being a tunnel rat. I originally joined because my grandfather served, so I wanted to serve also.
When he first deployed, we had just got married, and I'd never lived on my own. So I never knew how to pay bills or, all of that stuff. So it was kind of like a learn as you go experience for me the first time. You
have to sacrifice your sleep in order to talk with your family. And if you have a night mission, then you don't talk to them that day. So the spouses go through a lot with the kids and dealing with us and worrying about us being okay, because we can't check in with them every day like we can when we're here. I think it's harder on them than it is us. When we actually got to Iraq and started running missions, it was completely different than it is here in the United States. So it was hard, I guess, to figure out how to get along with the local nationals over in Iraq. Then here, you just go by, you say hi to whoever it is, give them the greeting of the day. But over there, you got to watch who you talk to, and we'll be out on missions with the Iraqi army, and then just all of a sudden we'd have to stop because they're doing their praying. So that was a big security issue right there. Just we had to pull security for them while in the middle of a mission. So we're already trying to protect ourselves, and now we're trying to protect them too.
We were just having a random conversation, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I got hit with an IED," and I was like, "What?" You're just so nonchalant with this. I said, "Okay, well, are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was out for a while," and they checked me over and they said I was good. So I didn't think anything of it.
It was in '07, same deployment. We were in Ballora. It's in Muqtadiya, Iraq. One of the local nationals was calling up saying that there were terrorists there, so we went out as a QRF, which is the Quick Reaction Force. One of the local nationals stopped us and said that there was an IED in the side of the road. We didn't believe him at first, and then we looked a little closer and we actually saw the wire. So myself and one of my squad leaders, we decided to go up and pull security while the other one cut the wire. As we were about to cut the wire, I guess the trigger man saw us and the IED went off, and I went flying across the street right past our lead Humvee and broke through a fence with my neck and my back, and I was out for about 45 minutes.
And it wasn't until he got home, and you can see the after effect. Like when he came home, he was a completely different person. And I was like, "Who's this man? He's not my husband."
I actually hid my injuries from the Army for like 5 years. I just fought my way through the pain, or I started having blackouts where my mind was just blank, but my body was still like doing stuff. On the medevac plane, they had me on the medications, and they started asking me questions, and that's when they found out about my back and my neck.
When it's coming from your spouse, most soldiers, they won't listen. And then when it finally came from somebody close to him in his unit, then it hit him.
They literally will do anything for you. They'll put their life on the line to save yours, and same with me, I'll put my life on the line to save any of my friends. I was actually involuntarily retired, so I didn't want to retire, but they medically retired me. Yeah, I would do everything again. I have no regrets.
Hey,